Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has once again heaped praise on Prime Minister Modi, calling him a prime asset for India due to his energy, dynamism and willingness. In a newspaper column, the Congress MP has written, Prime Minister Modi's energy, dynamism and willingness to engage remains a prime asset for India on the global stage, but deserves greater backing. Well, Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, remember, had led the BJP's anti-terror diplomatic outreach to the US, Brazil and 3 other nations last month after Operation Sindoor. However, he's been facing the Congress party's heat since he's praised the Modi government for the operation. And this is yet another instance where Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has once again heaped praise on Prime Minister Modi, calling him a prime asset for India. Well, let's also listen in to the special conversation my colleague Maria Shakil has had with Shashi Tharoor earlier, where he had also lauded Operation Sindoor and spoken on Prime Minister Modi as well.
Political observers say that you and your party are drifting apart. You also spoke about difference of opinion today. How will you define the relationship with the Congress today? Your relationship with the Congress party today?
Listen, I'm very much somebody who has stayed in the Congress party and loyal to it for the last 16 years. Many of my own colleagues and party workers know that the very close bonds we have. In fact, the question came up in the context of a Malayalam question about the by-election taking place in the part of a place called Nilambur in Kerala. And I said that I wish the Congress candidate well. I wish him all success. He is a friend of mine. In fact, I think that as far as I'm concerned, there is no doubt that the hard work of the Congress workers deserves the reward of victory. And that as far as I'm concerned, the fact that the Congress, as an institution, the Congress's values and the role of its workers, these are all things I hold very close to my heart. That if there are any differences of opinion, it has only been with some elements of the leadership. I don't want to go on beyond that because this is hardly the time to be discussing such matters. I said if there are any differences, they can be discussed behind closed doors between the people concerned. And that's precisely where I wish to leave it. I have absolutely no desire to discuss internal politics at this time, and particularly in the context of the questions that you've been asking.
All right, Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has once again now lauded Prime Minister Modi's leadership and even has said that he needs more backing than is being given to him. Well, Congress party, of course, isn't really happy with the kind of remarks that Shashi Tharoor has been making in the recent past about Prime Minister Modi. My colleague Ishwarya Jain also with us on the broadcast here. Well, Ishwarya, any reaction from the Congress party so far on this?
Well, the Congress party had time and again made distance from Shashi Tharoor's personal remarks, as they states, as far as whatever he had stated after coming from the 5-nation tour. It is once again Congress leader Shashi Tharoor who had praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi and called him a national asset. In fact, he went on to say and highlighted that Prime Minister's energy, dynamism and willingness to engage as strengths that bolster India's global standing. In fact, these remarks just had come amid ongoing tensions between Shashi Tharoor and the top leadership of the Congress party, with the Congress distancing itself from the praise of government's handling of Operation Sindoor and international outreach mounted in response to Pakistan's recent diplomatic campaigns. And in the past as well, whenever Shashi Tharoor has spoken, and the commentary has earned praise from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Instead, it has raised a lot of eyebrows within his own party, and therefore, perhaps today, writing on a daily newspaper and praising Prime Minister Narendra Modi will certainly again raise an eyebrows within the Congress party.
Yes, all right. Thank you so much, Ishwarya, for getting us those details there. Well, we will be waiting for Congress party's reaction on that. So far, we understand this hasn't really gone down well with the Congress party in the recent past.